first AR ever chosen, to be the fact that we're the fastest growing AR company. All of those things together just make this a great year.
That's Marty Daniel, CEO of Daniel Defense, talking about the fact that the Friends of NRA have chosen their V7 as Gun of the Year. Joining us now from Daniel Defense to tell us more about it is Matt Hurt. How's it going, Matt?
Hey guys, good seeing y'all.
Absolutely, it's a pleasure. So first off the bat, talk to me about this V7.
Yeah, we're excited about it. I actually have it. I actually have it here. I'll pull it out. But
yeah, because if you didn't, we were gonna have to cut this video short.
Okay.
No, I'm joking.
This is a gun that we released this year in May. Excited about it. It's the M-LOK rail system, 15-inch rail with 16-inch barrel. But we've based the NRA Gun of the Year off of this platform. We really feel like it's going to be a great seller, not only this year, but in 2017.
Awesome. So why do you think they decided to choose that gun as the Gun of the Year, from your opinion?
Yeah, primarily because of the M-LOK rail system is something that's so hot right now. It's an extremely lightweight gun. This rail keeps things very streamlined and lightweight. And it's just, it infuses a lot of our brand new features on this gun. And we wanted to roll that out to the NRA as well.
Awesome. So is this, what do you guys have going forward? Is there, on top of the A7, is the V7, is there anything else you guys have that you're going to be rolling out for SHOT Show that you're allowed to talk about?
We have some Cerakote features. We obviously released our DD5, our 308, so we have some Cerakoted versions of that. We have an 18-inch length barrel on the DD5. So some guys have wanted a little bit longer barrel, and we're excited about releasing that as well. And some accessories that we'll be launching as well.
Gotcha. So is there any talks at all whatsoever with potential piston or anything?
No, not yet.
No.
But you know what? The great thing about our company is that we have all the tooling and manufacturing in-house. Nothing is off the table. So,
yeah.
It's always fun.
Yeah, because anybody who's been following me knows I've always been a fan of Daniel Defense products. I think usually when people ask me, hey, I have this amount of money, I want one rifle, what rifle should it be? That's usually the first rifle that pops into my mind. Is a Daniel Defense. I think it's it's the perfect balance between high quality and not knock you over the head prices that you can kind of run into out there with other AR platforms. So I think that's incredible. So I see you guys are running with the new furniture. That's another thing that's very unique about you guys is the furniture. Yeah. A lot of people don't have their own proprietary furniture.
Yeah, so one of Marty's visions was have a completely unique Daniel Defense rifle. So everything on this rifle now, as it ships, including the magazine, is a Daniel Defense product. This is a glass-infused polymer with a rubber overmold, and very strong, very reliable. We're excited about the furniture.
Gotcha. Now, you said the magazine as well?
Yes, we launched late this year our 32-round. DD magazine. It's a polymer infused, carbon fiber infused polymer mag. It is 32 rounds, so you can put a full 30 rounds in there and seat it just fine with the bolt closed.
Really? Now, will that'll work with any platform? That's not proprietary to just the Daniel Defense rifles. Am I correct?
Not at all. Not at all. As long as it's a mil spec receiver, a 5.56 gun, or 300 blackout, it'll work just fine. So we're excited about this magazine.
Gotcha. And so with the rail length, is that going to be the only available rail length on that particular gun? Is the 15-inch?
No, we will be launching at SHOT Show a number of different rail systems, a 9-inch, 10-inch, and a 13.5-inch, as well as the 15-inch.
Okay. And so who do you think is going to be the buyer? Like what buyer are you going for with the V7? Like what do you think that buyer looks like?
You know what? I think it's a guy that wants an all-around good AR-15, something they can take out to the field, maybe coyote hunt with. They can run and gun and some training. It's just so easy to maneuver. It's lightweight. It's very versatile with the M-LOK rail system going all the way down to the barrel. You can hang anything you want on it. If you want to run night vision off the top of it, if you want to run lights on the side, We'll have vert grips that will be launching at SHOT Show as well. So there's a lot of features on this gun.
For people who don't really know what vert grips are, can you explain that really quickly?
Yeah, absolutely. So a lot of guys like to have a vertical grip on the front of the rail system just to add a little more stabilization when they're shooting multiple rounds at target. So it just allows you to hang a little bit extra grip off of that rail system to support the barrel.
Now, do you think you guys are going to be building that same setup and say chambered in 300 blackout at all?
It's likely, yeah. I mean, we have the barrel procedures. We have the barrels available. We do have in the kind of brother to this program. This platform is a V11 that does come in a 300 blackout, and that's just basically a key mod rail system versus M-Lock. Just basically different attachment points on the rail system.
Gotcha.
That is in 300 blackout. I could certainly see later down the road us having a 300 blackout in this model as well.
That is a good looking rifle. I'm starting to grow partial to the M-Lock system. I haven't completely converted over. Are you? So you guys are going to continue producing the key mods and the M-Locks? Am I correct, or are you planning on phasing all the way over?
No, we want to offer both of those variants to the consumer and let the consumer tell us what direction we need to go in the future. So both of those are going to be available in 2017.
Gotcha. Now, if I was a person, so let's say I already had a rifle. I already had an AR-15, but I wanted another one. Something that I can kind of play around with a little bit, something just kind of fancy for fancy's sake, so to speak. What would you recommend for me? Like, I've gotten my one gun already set up, but this is the rifle that I can kind of be a little bit more liberal with how I go about setting it up.
Right. Well, I would certainly I would encourage any consumer that's looking for that model or looking for a rifle like that, consider a longer rail system that gives you a lot more versatility in what you can hang off the gun. Our 15-inch rails on a 16-inch gun, such as the V7, give you just a lot of versatility. Like I said, you can put lights underneath it, on the side, on the top. You can put optics all the way down it if you'd like to run down that. A lot of guys that are now getting into 3-gun competition really like a longer rail.
Yeah.
They can get out there and reach the end of that rail and keep the muzzle down as well. So I would say a V11, which is our key mod, or the V7, which is an M-Lock.
Okay. I remember back, I built a rifle based off of you guys' website, and this is back when you weren't going to get slandered for having a big quad rail system.
Sure.
And I remember I ran that thing about as far to the end as close to the tip of that muzzle as I possibly could. And I remember people were like, "What are you doing?" You know. And nowadays you're hard pressed to find a rifle that doesn't have the rail system running to the end of the muzzle brake. So I guess you can call me a bit of a. How do you say? No, I'm not going to take credit for that. but
Marty, for a long time ago, he was one of the first that had a rail that went past the front sight block. So, that was very, very cutting edge at the time, and now it's just normal to see that.
Yeah,
so.
I think for a lot of people, hesitancy when it came to the longer rails was, of course, was weight. And I've learned over time, in many ways, a lot of it has to do more with the balance of the rifle. More so just the overall weight personally. Now, it's different if you're rucking it somewhere. Weight is weight is weight.
Right.
But I have noticed that it kind of eases the feeling of weight when things are really balanced, the way you place your optics and so forth and so on. So that's why I've been a long rail guy for the longest.
Well, and really the weight factor has kind of gone by the wayside with the introduction of key mod and M-Lock and a lot of the other features, because it shaved all of that weight off of the rail and balanced the rifle out when you put a longer rail on it. So,
absolutely.
Giving a lot of people options.
Absolutely. Well, thank you very much, Matt. It was a pleasure. That's a beautiful looking gun there. I'm kind of jealous with the color pattern that you guys decided to go with. I forgot what you call it. It's like the croc.
It's actually called the rattle can.
Rattle can. There we go.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought that was awesome.
It's awesome that the NRA gun also comes with a Geisley 2-stage trigger. So there's some enhanced features on that NRA gun that make it very unique over and above our standard offering. So
okay. Do you know where that gun's gonna live so I can go find it and take it?
I wish you could. I can't even get a hold. Find your closest friends at the NRA event, and you will be able to bid on that gun anytime this year.
Absolutely, man. Well, thank you very much, Matt. It was a pleasure, and you have a good one.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Take care. All right, and that was another episode of Seeing Live. Please join us again tomorrow for another episode of Seeing Live.